My last video of the night, man. I can't go without talking about Stephen A. Smith first. This dude, and I'm a couple weeks behind all of a sudden. But we had the elections, right? And Colin Kaepernick, he didn't vote. And Stephen A. Smith, man, he drugged this dude name through the mud. Oh, how you gonna talk about voting? How you gonna talk about the system so jacked up and you ain't vote? Oh, the ancestors be rolling over in their grave. They died for the right for us to pick either one clan or one racist. They died for us to have the right to pick either Lucifer or Satan. Man, this dude, he worked my nerves so bad with his little rant. I couldn't believe what I was listening to. I couldn't believe that somebody who obviously got mean, got money, got a little brains about himself. Cause you can't make me think this dude is that dumb. And I hate to say it like that. I hate to talk about another black brother, but golly, the way he drugged Kaepernick through the mud, I could not believe what I was looking at. This dude talking about, you know, uh, I don't want to hear nothing from you. We shouldn't take you serious unless you on the side. The news shouldn't cover you unless you throwing incomplete passes. The level of disrespect this dude sent toward Kaepernick, man, was off the charts. And I'm like, one, how you mad at this dude for his way of protesting? That's my first point. My second point is, this dude already pointed out that the system is rigged. Basically, it ain't doing nothing for us, and he ain't want no parts of it. Now, personally, I ain't vote for neither one of them candidates myself, but I do believe it's important to vote for the local level politics. You know what I'm saying? Back to the point at hand. What difference did it make whether or not he voted? I just seen something on Yahoo that said, I think it was Yahoo, it might have been CNN, just said the popular vote for Hillary then extended to over like 2 million votes. So whether or not he voted for Hillary or voted for one of these other independent candidates, who really cares? Because at the end of the day, the electoral college still elected Trump as the president. So you making the big brouhaha about this brother voting not when he done showed you that the system is rigged and it don't matter. You just sound like a fool. And then on top of that, man, Kaepernick done showed that this dude done pledged $1 million of his own money. Now, at the end of the day, we could talk about voting all day long, but it don't mean nothing unless you got money. And the money and the power, that's where it's at. And this brother done put his money behind his actions. What are you doing is the question. So instead of you, because they asked you the day after his opinion on how he felt, they asked him whether or not he had took his opinions back on Kaepernick, and he was all the vitriol I pointed toward him, it was all just, and da 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 da. Man, look, Kaepernick, you got love in the black community, bro. You got love in any community as far as I'm concerned, but for you to stand on your 2 feet, man, and to take that charge like Ali did back in the day, to stand for something you believe in, regardless of the backlash that's coming your way, man, props to you, man. I give you props. I wish more athletes would like you, man. More y'all be willing to take that chance and just stand up for the right cause. I tell you what, if Sunday showed up and none of y'all black athletes was out there playing football or basketball or whatever the sport may be, I bet there'd be some real change real quick. I bet there'd be some real change real quick. I know it won't happen because not enough people got the intestinal fortitude, and maybe money situations, it is what it is, but not enough people in that position to make that sacrifice. But I tell you what, I bet you will see some changes, which it kind of does bring me to my point. They do got enough millionaires out there and maybe black billionaires out there that if we got together and stopped being here but actually came together and unified and tried to make your own football league, our own football league, and just let it grow slow, I bet you that thing will be successful. It don't have to be just like the NFL. Shit, we got Southern and Grambling and all these little bands, and if we add our own flavor to it and make it all tight and do some different thing, maybe have some hip hop artists kind of performing at halftime or this and that, just kind of put our own swag on it, put our own little touch on it, our little seasoning, our little zest, our little flavor. I bet that thing would go off real quick. But anyway, I know that'll never happen. I'm in fantasy world. I'm just putting that out there. But I say that to say this, man. I couldn't believe Stephen A. Smith went out the way he did. And I've always heard him saying some questionable things back and forth, man. But him and Charles Barkley, them two, I swear, man, they be politicking for that coon train, and it don't even make no sense. It don't even make no sense. But I tell you who is a breath of fresh air. Shannon Sharpe. Man, Shannon Sharpe be spitting it right. He be spitting it right, man. And I'm so glad that him and that other cat got their own little show. Cause together, man, they got a nice little show, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate Shannon Sharpe voicing his concerns and speaking up on issues where Stephen A. Smith done just dropped the ball and and been kicked out of black society to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's my feelings on the matter. I just wanted to say that because it was on my mind. I'm looking at the videos on YouTube, man. And really, I couldn't believe what I was looking at. And the way this dude just went on and on and on about this guy not voting, as if his one vote was gonna make a difference. And then when I seen the article talking about Hillary had won by almost 2 million votes from the popular vote, it just blew my mind. It's like, man, when will people realize that this system is, I don't even understand it. These people are not elected. These people are being placed in position by the powers that be, whoever those powers are. I don't know, but I know for sure it's smoke and mirrors. It's smoke and mirrors. So anyway, come from out of that illusion of this democracy where your vote really matters, at least on a grand scale. I'm not saying that the local elections don't mean one thing or the other, but that's my rant. That's my 2 cents. Let me know what you think. You feel where I'm coming from? You disagree? You like? You dislike? Let's get a little dialogue going as usual. All right, that's it. Peace.